How you doing and how is your evening going? Hoping it's going well. I'm called Mubs, and today we are going to be talking about the Mubs politics. So with me here, I have my guests, three of them, that are going to take us through the Mubs politics. You get? So they are going to introduce themselves. Which here and what's your name?
I'm in year two. My name is Salema Haven.
Well, how are you doing?
I'm good, sir.
Can you please introduce yourself to viewers?
My name is Prince Mark.
Yes.
I do human resource management.
Which year?
I'm in year 2.
Yo, Simo Shamran, I'm in year 3 in BB.
Today we are going to be talking about politics, but where we're going to start from is the guild race. We have seen there are like more than 10 aspirants of the guild. So what is your look on the politics of next semester, having the fact that we are having more than 10 guild aspirants?
Yeah, we're having 10 guild aspirants, but we cannot predict what will happen. There are many, and there are many who are having interest, but they are still doing their groundwork. So we expect more to come up. And even those faces that are out there, we are just praying to God that they also surface again, because we have many credentials that are needed during that period of time. Point in view, you must be academically okay, financially okay, and also you have the grounds and your team is so hard working. Those are the factors that we consider someone to be ready for the guild race.
What do you mean when you say like financially okay?
You know, when you're coming for this guild race, you have to put in finances. First of all, you have to brand yourself. The social media team has to always move around with you. You have to do activities that attract students to know that you're going to be their leader. You also have to invest in your team. By the way, the outlook of your team, the smartness. For example, the JWB, you saw how they were smart. You saw how the Amanias were smart. You saw how the Chopras, they were smart. You understand? They invest in a lot of money. Even the activities you do, they are not free of charge. Those activities you invest in. So you have to have financial discipline, and also perfectly your finances have to stand first of all, because you're not just coming and you tell us that you're guild and you cannot stand financially, okay? Because one of the things students expect a lot from you as your team.
Yeah, that's true.
And when you look at the guild race right now, if you don't have 20 plus million, it's not easy. Because if you saw the activities Juma was running, my brother, and all the past elections that have participated in, money is a key factor.
So Papa,
Yes.
so we have heard there are more than 10 guild aspirants out there. So what do you think we should expect? How do you see this guild race going?
No. Okay. It's okay. A person can come up and say, "I want to become guild," but do you have what it takes to be guild? We are seeing posters now. Some people haven't even been sure of their academic. You understand? You haven't been sure if you'll be having the money to run your race. You're not sure if, because by the end of this semester, you'll be knowing where you stand. You may end the semester and you see that you have no chance. So having a lot of people right now shouldn't even be shocking, because even in the past races, people have been announcing their want to be guild. But
So what you mean is that we have to wait for this semester to also end, and we determine academics also determine.
yeah, academics determines. You have to be on normal progress to want us as a guild. It determines, but not only academics can get you out of a guild race. You as a person, you can see that because coming for the guild race is an investment, a very big investment. As you heard my colleague, he was telling you 20 million. So if you're putting it in a campaign that you see that you won't get anything out of, I don't think you would go further. And some people won't get that money. Yeah.
So Papa, you told us you're in year 3. It seems this guy here has some good experience. Can you please share with us the experience about the guild elections for the past like 2 years? What could you tell us about that?
Okay. For all the years I've been here, so far the few years I've been here, one thing I've realized and something I've noticed, that like semester before, that semester for the campaigns, the presidential candidates are always more. They'll be like over 10, but by the time what the problem only comes when they sit for the end of the semester before. You get, like, now after the next semester, you're going to see people having retakes. You get?
So
That's
that
why.
reduces on the number.
Yeah, that's why I would like to take this opportunity to encourage everyone that wishes to participate, like wants to stand up as a president or any post that is there, to read. You get? I encourage everyone to read, so that they can do what? Achieve.
Yeah, so as you've heard from our wisdom man there, to our dear aspirants, you should not only focus on some other things, but you should read, because that's what determines also the what part of aspiring as the guild president. So big man papa, so would you please tell us like some experience, how did the elections of last like semester go, so that we can maybe use it to predict the future guild elections that are coming?
The elections of last semester, when you look at it from the beginning, they went fair to some extent, that one candidate was being like squeezed in a corner. Take an
Which
example,
candidate was that?
Juma Oswabalino. For instance, we don't know what happened, because sometimes they say marks are private. I don't know how comes that his marks were into the public, which is not good. And we pray that this time around things become so private that when somebody has failed, uh, before even they release even the results, you will find somebody's results are already spread, which is not good. And I think this why they use the registration number, student numbers for privacy. They don't use names, which is so hurting. And I pray that this time around we have ethics or now and integrity. Now we run our things. Because you remember last time we saw where we see a lot of deployment on the nomination day, during elections, after elections, meaning that there was something that they were suspecting. You saw a lot of deployment, the police, the soldiers, and which is not good. Emotionally, people were triggered, people lost hope in Mubs election, and I pray this time around, and during the campaigns we have we revamp that, the hope of the freedom of the students, and the management will work upon that.
So big man water, do you have any of your candidates like among the candidates that are coming? You're still
You know, being a guild, there is when they ask you to bring what you have on the table. So right now, you might be my friend, you might be my what, but with me personally, I'm a leader, so you have to be developing something. So right now, a guild aspirant that sells the best idea, and I see he's moving in the right lane, I think I would support. Yeah, it doesn't have to be, but mostly sometimes they do the money, the what, but people, voting for a leader and people regret. You understand? You're here, things are not coming in time, you're getting minimum, you understand? You're having events that only have like 2 artists or what. So no, it's better we vote for someone that you see can push moves forward. That's what I would be basing on if I was to choose a gold aspirant coming.
that's a fun